to power.
Everything is forgotten in time. Empires fall. So do emperors.
This is war! Real war!
The odds are against you.
The odds are always against me.
Ready to round!
Righty, Gladiator II. I did get to go see it Thursday night premiere, and I was really looking forward to this movie. I just recently rewatched the original Gladiator to get ready. One of my favorite movies. Would probably make the top 10, honestly. It's really, really good. 5 out of 5 kind of movie. So I had to go in this with kind of lower expectations, as I do with these movies that are getting sequels 20 years later. And it's weird because when I went into this movie, I went in with low expectations, and I came out thinking it's good. It's just not great. And I wanted it to be great, but also I'm not like super sad. At least it's not garbage. Something like Independence Day, when the sequel to that came out, I was so disappointed with that movie. And I'm not that for this. Like, there's some good stuff in here. It's got a great cast. You've got Denzel Washington here, Pedro Pascal. Joseph Quinn plays one of the twins, the Roman twin emperors. I forgot what the name of the guy is who's kind of our gladiator in this movie. And I'm not going to go into too many spoilers because I went in not really knowing what this movie was going to be about, but I had also just recently watched Gladiator and was kind of looking up like Roman history and stuff. I find it fascinating sometimes. And so there was some things that I kind of almost was spoiled by doing that. And so somebody, I feel like, who doesn't go in knowing anything about it will probably enjoy some of the more surprises that didn't really surprise me when we got into it. And I'll start off with one of the weirdest things, for me anyways, was when I went and saw Twisters. I left that movie disappointed that it didn't connect to the original Twister enough. I felt like, that could have been anything. It didn't really have any connective tissue to the original film. Very little. And this one has a lot of connective tissue to the original Gladiator, and I almost feel the opposite way I felt with Twisters. I think maybe they should have lessened it a little bit. There's just seems like a lot of connective tissue. There's sayings from the original movie that they say in this movie, which is kind of weird. There's a whole main story beat that directly connects to the original film. Then a lot of side plots and things that connect to the original. It just kept feeling like, oh, we were harkening back to the original film. A little too much, in my opinion. I just don't think the story is as good in this one as it is in the original. And I feel like it's almost a little too repetitive, from things from the original film. I almost would have liked a completely different story. And once you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It goes through some of the same beats that the original film goes through, which some people will not care and like, because like I said, there's some amazing action scenes. There's some really good acting in here. Denzel crushes it. He steals every scene he's in. I didn't hate the guy who's playing Gladiator. I felt like everybody was fine in it. And like I said, there's some cool scenes. There was a couple moments where I was like, oh, that's cool. But for the most part, I left it being like, that was cool. Like, I'll get it, add it to the collection, watch it every once in a while. But was I like dying to rush out and go see it again or anything like that? No. So I guess if you go in with those kind of expectations, you're not going to be disappointed. And that's why I wasn't disappointed. But if you're wanting like the greatness of the original film, I don't think you're going to get this here. That's just the way it is. Sometimes what is it? Lightning only strikes once, or you can only catch a light. I don't know. I'm gonna give a Gladiator 2 a 3.5 out of 5. But what'd you guys think of Gladiator 2? And until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.